All right, so it's kind of funny. I already had a video recorded and ready to go, and then I went on Reddit and saw that Himeko Nova's kit was leaked. And yeah, I'm excited. So this is before any gameplay, if it is already out. At the time of this recording, that I have yet to see. Obviously, I will definitely look at it when it gets released. We also have information for Rin and Gilgamesh, but we're talking about Himeko because it's the character I'm more invested into. So, jumping over here to her actual kit, we'll look at her skills and everything, and then we'll look at her traces and try to understand just exactly how she functions as a whole. So. The normal attack, she's going to be dealing fire damage to one enemy. The skill, so this is interesting. So after using her skill, she will gain Navigator's Seraphorm. It's going to last for 3 turns, and it's going to be reduced 1 duration at the start of each of her turns. When she does have the Seraphorm, she immediately regains all uses of assist skill. Damage dealt by all allies increases by 30%. So we're looking at a damage increase of 30% upon her skill whenever she has the Seraphorm and she regains assist skill. At the start of each turn, immediately regains 1 use of assist skill. Okay, so and then you can see down here we have 3 different instances of her ultimate. So the initial instance, it seems like from right here, so it immediately pilots the Star Blazer. Star Blazer can launch hyperluminary particle beam, which it will be this, against enemies 6 times, or consume source energy to launch orbital annihilation pulse. When the uses of hyperluminal particle beam are depleted, automatically launches the orbital annihilation pulse, followed by a final hit, dealing 3 instances of damage, with each instance dealing fire damage equal to 100% of Himeko's attack to a single enemy. Interesting. When using the particle beam or annihilation pulse, deals fatal damage to all enemies on the field, or when enemy HP can no longer be reduced, immediately launches the final hit. Okay, so you're looking at, like, it seems like a death hit that you're going to be able to launch with the ultimate, so that's interesting. So let's look. So it seems like you're gonna have 2 separate instances. Obviously the initial activation, you are going to be piloting her giant robot mech thing. Star Blazer is the name of it. And then you have 2 instances. You can use the particle beam up to 6 times, or you can just consume everything, launch the annihilation pulse, or after you use your 6 particle beams, then you launch the annihilation pulse. So the particle beam is going to be dealing fire damage equal to 30% of Himeko's attack to all enemies, and gains 1 point of source energy up to a max of 3. What does the source energy do again? Where is it? Here we go. Consume source energy. Okay, so you can choose whether or not you want to consume everything. And then you're going to be consuming 1 point of source energy to do fire damage equal to 20% of Himeko's attack to all enemies. When current source energy is 1 point or more, for every 1 point of source energy consumed, additionally deals 1 instance of fire damage equal to 40% of her attack to a random enemy. And then you have obviously the death hit right there, which seems like it's just gonna like instant kill, probably at a certain point is what I'm gonna be assuming. The talent is when she's on the field, she immediately deploys the territory Star Blazer Visoscape, and Star Blazer appears on the field, granting the assist skill to all allies. Okay, so this is where assist skill comes into account. Using the assist skill is considered as using a skill. So when an ally actively uses their assist skill, it consumes 1 assist skill use, increases Himeko's all type res pen by 20%, and crit damage by 50%. Her attacks can ignore weakness break types to reduce enemy toughness. What? When breaking weakness triggers the fire weakness ability. Holy moly, that's freaking busted. Okay, here we go. Here's the... Is this the assist skill? No. This is just AoE. Trailblaze by your side. This has to be the assist, right? So deals fire damage equal to 200% of her attack to all enemies and deals 3 extra instances of damage. With each instance, it's going to be 30% of her attack to a random enemy. When used by Himeko, deals fire damage equal to 250% of her attack to all enemies and deals 4 extra instances, with each instance doing 40% of her attack. If the user is in Trailblaze companion character other than Himeko, she will gain either the Companion Protocol Verdict or Companion Protocol Decimation state, depending on the user. The extra assist skill triggered by the Companion Verdict or Decimation status effect can be triggered up to 2 times per combat, and trigger count is refreshed. So there's got to be a lot in here, right? So Himeko Nova's assist skill can be used while during her turn. Using assist skill does not consume assist skill uses. Okay. When a Trailblaze companion character other than Himeko uses the assist skill, that character immediately gains 1 extra turn. That's really good. During which they can use their ultimate. So does it instantly charge? If it does, that's stupidly broken. An extra turn gained from this skill will not repeatedly trigger this trace effect. Then, when using the ultimate, it immediately gains 3 points of source energy when using the orbital strike pulse. And if if current source energy is 3 points or more, the damage multiplier of the annihilation pulse against random enemies is increased by 40%. Okay, so there's a lot to come to like break down here. I'm not going to go over Eidolons right now. You can pause and look at them. I'm not really focused on Eidolons right now. I'm more focused on trying to understand her kit. So it seems like the leaks were true, that you want her to be used in an all Trailblaze team. So again, that adds credence to what I was saying, people, that you do want Donghung PT to increase survivability with the shield. Also attack related. Everything in here is attack related. So Donghung PT increases attack, especially with the Lushaka set. So double bonus right there. Sunday with advanced action forward, while also using his ability to make sure you get the ultimate to get the Star Blazer out, because that's where most of the damage is locked behind. Wow. Like, who would you even use for your final slot? Would you use base Himeko for like break effect stuff to do more damage and AoE stuff? I don't even know. This is busted though, right here. When an ally actively uses the assist skill, it consumes 1 point, increases her all type res pen by 20%, and crit damage by 50%. So this is a character where honestly, I mean, honestly, even this is busted too. The Seraphim increasing everybody's damage by 30%, including herself. It seems like this is going to be a character, obviously you want massive attack in, but if you have Donghung PT on the Lushaka set, like, you're pretty much good there, because you're already going to be increasing her attack with the shield and the skill. Lushaka is going to be increasing the attack, making sure you're in slot 1. Yeah, this she seems really good. I'm so happy I'm like skipping. I'm so happy I'm skipping Mortonic's Blade for her. She seems busted. Like, not as good, but this is definitely a character that seems fun to play.